Hello, and welcome back to our recap of the Eclipse, episode 7.
Seven. Yes.
7?
Okay.
Yeah, 7.
Seven. Just let me.
7.
7. Okay, I would like to say, what the fuck?
I was just gonna be like, what the fuck?
I was gonna actually start this out with what the fuck. I wasn't even gonna start this out
I
with hi.
was too, but I completely forgot. And I was like, wait, I feel like we can introduce
I
that.
was gonna start
great.
out with going, hey, why would you do that?
Hey, episode 6, my ass.
Episode 6, I was so excited, and then I started it, and I was like, oh, cool, we get to watch the kiss again. And then, like, suddenly he's just looking at him, and I'm like, hey, hold on. Excuse me?
Oh my god,
I think I watched it. Oh, when did I watch it? I think I watched it. I was in the break room for sure, and so, no one else was. But I was like sitting there, and I was looking. No, oh, I remember. I was in line. I was getting something at work before I started work. I was in line buying something because it was 20% off weekend, and I started watching it at that point because I was like, let me get this in real quick before I go to work, and at least watch part 1. I started watching it, and then in the middle of the line, I was like, what the? Are you kidding me? A dream? I got mad. I got really
my
mad.
god. Yes. So in case you weren't aware, the whole kiss at the end of the last episode, that made the thumbnail too. That was the thumbnail of our last episode. It was a dream.
It was
a dream.
They faked me out. They told me episode 6, and then they took it away from me.
They faked all of us out. Wow. We were fooled.
We were fooled. But
We're
anyway,
fooled.
before we get started into the dream, there's some info I wanted to talk about.
Oh yes.
The director liked our tweet for one.
Yes.
The tweet.
Yes. So the director. Yeah. So I tweeted. Here, I'll pull it up because I was gonna bring this up. So the director. Yes, Golf. I think is his name. Yeah. So it was essentially what I said. I was like, oh, like the cult gets confirmed in our new recap of the Eclipse. You know, all that.
And they liked it.
And they liked it.
Ah.
So I think that was just their way of saying, yes, you are right, this is a cult. That was my thing, because I literally said the cult
Yes,
gets confirmed, and then
right.
that's the one they like. So that is what I'm saying that meant. Yeah.
But if
So thank you for...
if they do happen to be like listening to our podcast at any point, first of all, I'd like to apologize for any weird shit we end up saying on here.
Oh yeah, my bad.
No. Because I don't know what we're gonna end up saying, but like, apologies in advance. We're nuts.
Yes.
But hi.
Hello.
If you do
Hello,
listen,
friend.
Hello. It's nice
Hi.
to have you. We love your show. It's fantastic.
Yes, it's fun.
It's fun to theorize every week. So
yeah.
I wonder if any of our like theories right now look so weird to them. I know my time traveling one does.
Oh, definitely time travel. They're like, the fuck?
Excuse me, time travel? Where did that come from? Till the end of time, I would love that theory. It's my poor little could have been. But yeah, that's it. And actually, what I wanted to mention to you earlier.
I was gonna say, well, there's something else.
Yeah, I honestly thought GMMTV messaged us. They didn't. It's because you know when you tag someone on Instagram, it sends them a message that you tagged them. Like it'll send you a message that I tagged you in like one of the B podcasts or something. So like it said GMMTV sent you a message. I was like, oh my god, what? And I clicked on it and it just said, thank you for your question. We'll get back to you. I was like, oh, okay. So it probably was an automatic response to being tagged in something, I guess.
Oh.
I was like so
did
excited.
You tag him in the thing?
I did, yeah, because you mentioned the director liked it, and I was like, what if I just start tagging JMMTV?
Oh, maybe. Oh.
So I got that message because I was at work and I saw that. I was like, and I opened it. I was like, oh, never mind.
Oh,
darn, that would have been so cool. But yeah,
that would have been fun.
Yeah, that would have been cool, but no.
Okay.
But still pretty cool that the director liked that tweet. So
yeah, still, because I was like. Because I remember I woke up, or I forget what I was doing. I was on Twitter, and I saw that. I'm like, oh. But then I saw a check mark. I'm like, the fuck? So I clicked on the profile. And I'm like, wait, what? And then I was like, hold on. So I literally went to like my drama list to find the director, and I was like reading it. I'm like, wait, they're the same. They're the same.
Oh my
and I was like,
God.
holy shit. So I sent that to them. I'm just like, holy shit. Oh, that was fun.
What the fuck? I I was at work. I was sitting in fitting room doing nothing, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is nuts!" It was, oh my god, that was really cool. Dude, we have a way with directors.
I know. Holy shit! I mean, you talked to my star. The Eclipse liked our tweet. Like, holy shit, directors are coming in.
Yes. Any other directors want to chat with us? We're here.
Yeah, I'm just saying. We'll be here.
We will be here.
Mm.
Anyway.
Into the episode.
The episode.
So,
a lot happened.
Like we kind of ranted about. Yeah. Okay. This episode. Okay. Despite the beginning pissing me off, this was a really fucking good episode.
It was so good.
This was a really good episode. Oh my god. I'm excited to talk about things.
I'm so thrilled.
Because I have like things to go off on. It's gonna be great.
For real. Oh my god. This is so good.
So we kind of ranted about this at the beginning, but the whole kiss at the end of the last episode, it was not real. Ak was just imagining it.
I should have known
of what could happen.
I really should have known because they after the kiss, it like cut immediately to him comforting him and him still like crying and dreaming, and so I was like, I guess he went back to sleep and had the same dream. But part of me in my brain was like, did that happen? Or did that not happen? No, that happened. That had to have happened. It was a kiss. That had to have happened. Didn't happen. I'm so annoyed.
Yeah, so that's what happened. Although was the first kiss real? The little like small one he does? Was that real or was that fake too?
I think that might have been fake too.
Okay, because I know there's like a thing where like it's like the small one first and then that's when he wakes up and it's the full make out, but I'm not sure if that was like okay.
I think that was fake too. I think none of it was there. Oh my gosh.
I'll be honest, I can't trust anything in the show anymore. Like, I will not,
for real?
Like, I can't believe anything now because they didn't put, like, any, like, like, filtering over it to make it look like a dream. They didn't add any, like, dream music. It was just, like...
It didn't have the fuzzy edges or anything.
Yeah. And there was no music in the background, I don't think, when they were kissing in the last episode. So,
was
like,
there
was
no,
like...
Oh my god.
I don't think so.
Why did they do that to us?
Anyway. Yeah, Ak is just like, he tries to go back to sleep, but then Ion cries about his uncle again in his sleep, so he, like, comforts him.
Which is nice. Thank you, Ak.
Yes. And then Ion is looking through the book again, what's it called?
1984.
1984.
I'm so happy that they talk more about this in this, because I mentioned it to you earlier, but we get more into it in this.
Yeah, they actually go to a whole like convention for it or something, and like dive deep into the whole...
I think it was like a talk or something like that, like a forum.
Same thing. Oh, yeah,
same
club, whatever. Yeah, fucking like TED Talk, whatever you call it.
Basically Comic-Con.
Yeah.
For 1984.
Yes. And then Ion comes in and he asks like, "Oh, what did you do with my jacket?" And Ak's just like, "Yeah, I washed it." And then he starts, like, smelling it, and he starts smelling him. And he's like, oh, they smell
like,
the same.
Great. Actually, you know what that reminded me of? This is, like, completely out of the blue, but, like, when I went to visit my cousin for, was it the first or the second time or something like that, over in the UK? That was, like, I love those visits. They're, like, some of the happiest moments I love, because my cousin's literally my best friend. And so I'm always happy when I'm there. And I did my laundry while I was there at some point, or my aunt did at the very least. She was like, give me all your clothes, I'll do it. And I was like, you sure? Like, yeah. And when I got home, I was like unpacking, and my sweater, a very specific sweater, still smelled like their house because she used the detergent to wash it. And so I literally never wore that sweatshirt like ever again. I just put it in my drawer, and then when I was really feeling like down or sad, I would just take it out and like just hug it and like smell it because it reminded me of when I was happy. So I don't even know where that sweater is anymore, and I'm pretty sure it doesn't smell like it anymore, even if it does, because it was years ago. It was like 2017, 2018. But that reminded me of that, and I was like, I get it, dude. Like, some smells are powerful, like in terms of like your memory and shit like that. Like, they're powerful nostalgia effects.
Yeah. Well, when you go to visit her like after Korea or whatever.
Yeah.
Like you should make sure to like wash your clothes and shit, and just like get a bunch of clothes, just
Can
like
I
stack
please
them with
throw
the
this
smell.
in this one sweater in your laundry just so I can like have it?
Yes. Yeah.
I
Just
need a new
just
one.
save it. Yeah. You keep it in like a Ziploc bag or
Yeah.
something so it like stays fresh.
Just like open and be like, okay, I'm happy again.
Yes. Oh, that would
Oh
be
my
amazing.
god. I don't even know what detergent they use. It was just the detergent that smelled like that. I don't even know what it was. Some kind of British detergent. I don't know. But like, I remember the sheets smelled the same, so I was like, it must have been the detergent then. I have no idea what detergent it was, but it is.
Yes. And then Ak kind of calls out Ion for crying last night.
That made him stop a bit, yeah.
Yeah, and Ion's kind of just like ignoring it, kind of just being like, okay, like
Yeah.
trying not to touch on the subject.
Yeah.
Which I honestly, okay, a little criticism towards Ion. I know I love him and he's my favorite and all that, but like, I feel like if you just told him that he's having a dream about his dead uncle,
Yeah.
I feel like Ak would probably lay off a bit.
And that
Maybe,
dead uncle
if he
is
knew that.
Dika, teacher Dika.
Yeah. Maybe make that clear with him. I feel like maybe he'd lay off a bit.
I do feel like that'd help. I was yelling at the TV, telling him to just say it.
But then we have teacher Sani talking with Chaddock, and she kind of explains the incident last night with, Ion said like he lost his assignment, but then said Ak had it.
Yeah.
And
But here's what's sus. Is he said, you did your rounds last night, right? And she was like, yeah. He's like, anything out of the ordinary? She was like, nope, didn't find anything. And I'm wondering, does he know something? Because, like, he looked like he was expecting her to find something last night.
well, okay.
Did he tell Ak to do all the curse stuff is what I'm leading with.
Yeah, that's why I was going to say two things. One, that he told Ak to do that,
Yeah.
and he was expecting her to see something on fire or something.
Yeah.
But also the fact that he was there, remember? Like, he was there when she saw him, and she's like, oh, why are you doing that?
Yeah, that's right.
So also, like, yeah, so I don't know.
Yeah, because he looked a little sus. Like, the fact that he brought that up like that and was like, but you didn't find anything? Like that's sus. Like, it seemed like he was expecting her to. So, he's definitely involved somehow.
Yeah. Then we have the protesters. They're setting up in their protest room again.
Mm-hmm.
And Ak watches them. But then Namo...
I was like,
dude,
shit,
Namo got the
Billy's
crazy
looking
eyes.
a bit more correct every day.
No, Namo got the crazy eyes.
That was sus, dude.
I don't know if it's in this scene or when they're actually protesting, but Namo got fucking crazy eyes.
For real. I was like watching this going like, he's gonna talk to us. All right, we don't see him talking very often. And then he started talking about like, oh, they'll get what's coming to them and the curse will get them. And I was like,
no.
This is looking a bit more true now.
Namo got the crazy. I am telling you. I fucking knew it too. I knew there was something about it. I'm like, okay, there's something about it. I'm like, ooh, someone's there. I knew it. Oh my
god. Yeah, I was like, wait, okay, maybe Billy's right.
Yeah. And yeah, so essentially he is just saying, yeah, they'll get what's coming to them. And acts like you really want them to be hurt by the curse. And he's like, yeah, so that way they'll learn their lesson.
Like, that's like very, like, he didn't even go like, well, I just need them to know, like, it wasn't anything like that. He was like, no, if they get hurt, maybe they'll learn their lesson. Like, he was fully like, I don't mind. Let them get hurt.
No, he got the crazy eyes. I'm telling you. Oh,
yeah, he's involved.
I'm so excited to see what happens with Namo. Yeah, I'm so excited to see where he goes from here because the crazy eyes, I'm just like, oh, he's there.
It's there. I can see it.
I'm telling you, he has Ion's notebook, and I don't know what he's doing with that information.
I agree with you on that now. Because we didn't fully... Did we see him in the class when the notebook was taken?
I remember he was in the shower room after class. So he was in the class, but we didn't see him while... we didn't see him when we saw, Ion and Ak and Watt and all them. We didn't see him there.
Okay.
Or at least I didn't. Yeah, but then Ak gets a message from Chuck to meet him on the roof again.
Not the roof.
And he does. And and now knowing this is so weird. This is like, okay, awkward.
We're on the roof again.
Yeah. And he's essentially asking him about taking the new kid's assignment or whatever. And then he literally says, "Have you been brainwashed by Ayan?" And I'm just like, no, he's been brainwashed by you.
Yeah,
Fucker.
dude. You're the one who's brainwashing here.
Yeah.
Ion's trying to unbrainwash people.
Yes. And he says it's the prefect's duty to do whatever it takes to make Sapelo remain Sapelo.
So he's putting it on the students. Like, he's not like, he's essentially using them as scapegoats. That's my theory. Like, if he's telling Ak to, like, do all this curse shit, and he's having him actually, like, you know, try to set things on fire and put the car in neutral and shit like that, then he's literally using the children as, like, scapegoats for, like, whatever use he wants done. Like, he's like, if they get caught, they get caught, and then he can easily just be like, what were you doing? I didn't know you were doing this. And he could easily get out of it scot-free.
Yeah. Like, that actually makes a lot of sense. He's, like, puppeteering the prefects. Mainly Ak.
Yeah.
And I think because he knows that, like, Ak needs to be in the prefect club to maintain his scholarship. And, like, he knows Ak has so much on the line that he will do whatever he says.
Yeah.
Because he's in such a vulnerable position. And, like, he wouldn't be able to stay out of school if he doesn't. So I think he knows that. And you're right. I think he's using him as a puppet. He's essentially puppeteering him to do what he wants, and then if someone gets caught, it's gonna look on Ak, and then he's gonna be like, "Oh well, the end. I'll find a new prefects club president."
Now, we don't fully know, like, how Ak came to be a prefect. We've only really seen, like, 2 scenes kind of lead up to it, like the whole candlelit thing, and then when he first meets, what was his name, Mess or something like that?
Mess.
Yeah. And when he walked up in that moment, he wasn't like, I want to be a prefect, or I want to do this, da-da-da. It was mainly just him saying hi to the teachers, and then Chadok being like, hi. Like, how are you? Have you met Mess? Like, he's the one who introduced him and everything like that. So he could have, like, totally, like, seen his file and gone, you're gonna be the next one. You're gonna be the next prefect I have do everything for me. Like, he could have read his file and easily made that decision, so...
Yeah. I am curious if Mess is still alive, if he will come back and maybe bring some information to help Ak realize the truth about Chadok and everything.
I feel like he has to have more of a role, because he's been in other shows. Like, is he just gonna have a non-speaking, except for, like, the one line from the candle, like, thing, or something like that? Like, he's been in other shows, namely Enchanté, but that didn't do amazingly. So, like, but like... I just wonder, like, is he gonna have more of a part, maybe? Or... because he had more of a main role in that one-ish.
I didn't see that, so I don't know. But I do wonder if he's still alive, like, maybe he will bring some information to, like, crack this case wide open.
Yeah, I wonder if he'll, like, pop up and be like, oh yeah, Teacher Chadok's telling you to do all this shit? He told me I'll do that shit too.
Yeah.
So... we'll see. How many, again, I keep forgetting, how many episodes are there? 12? Is it 12?
I think you told me 12.
Okay, 12. I forget
so that's what I'm basing it off of.
So, we're more than halfway through.
Yeah, last episode was halfway, so now we're, like, towards the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then, after the rooftop conversation, Ak talks with Ayan and, asks, like, how long he has before Ayan rats him out. And Ak says, like, he will tell, like, if he got more time, because he wants to tell them when he's ready. And Ayan, like, whispers in the ear, like, oh, I'll be waiting.
But who sees that?
Khan sees this. And he doesn't really do anything with it yet. He just sees it and he's like, okay, keep it in my memory bank. And then we're in class, and Bruce Wayne hits up Thua again.
Now, we're still trying to figure out who Bruce Wayne is. My theory is still Khan. But now we can rule out Ayan, because it seems to me that he's not using his phone at all.
Yes, Ayan was in the back while he was texting him, so we know it's not him. I still think it's Khan. It could also be Namo as well. Namo's another one.
It could be either evil or so lovely.
Yes, exactly. It could be either way. It could be evil to get information from him to, like, blackmail him to join the prefects and, like, you know, puppeteer him or whatever. Or it could be Khan just being sweet and just being like, hey, I want to know what's wrong. And, like,
oh, this could go two very, very different ways.
Yes. Those are the two main suspects for me. Yeah, I will say it is weird. He's literally texting Bruce Wayne, and then as Ion comes over and talks with him, that's when Khan comes over and like sees the exchange. So I'm wondering if he like knew he was in class and was texting him and then gonna go see him in person, or if it was so, since it was so like close together, if it wasn't even him.
Oh.
So
like I wonder if he was like messaging him and looking through the window as he messaged him, or if it just wasn't him at all.
I don't know, maybe.
Ugh.
Bruce Wayne just like, hey, why don't you post anything? And Thua's like, oh, I didn't really want to, or whatever today. And Ion is telling Thua that he wants to take the day off.
Yeah.
And he's like, how do I go about this?
I guess he just like was not feeling it that day. Either he wasn't feeling it that day or he was doing something.
Yeah.
We don't see it though. Do we? I don't think we do.
No.
Is it like that specific day, like the rest of that day? Because we see him walking off, don't we?
Yeah. I'm not sure.
I
don't know. But this is when Khan walks over and sees them sitting next to each other. And then Ion gets like an eyelash in his eye, so Thua like helps him get out or whatever. And he's kind of like, oh, like sad. And then the exchange between the two of them is fucking amazing.
It's great.
I love this.
I love this scene. This scene is so good.
It's so good. No, okay. Look,
this whole conversation is beautiful.
So okay, no, I was fully in my mind. I 100% was gonna bet anything that Khan was gonna go and like threaten him, like don't hurt Thua, or like be like jealous, like overly jealous, do something. Instead, he goes over and he's like, "Hey, do you like Ak or Thua? Because if you do like Thua, just take good care of him." Like, I'm just like, holy shit, Khan!
Honestly,
oh my god,
that was an expectation diversion, and I was like, wow, like I was not expecting that. Thank you.
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say it. Khan's giving Ion a run for his money for being my favorite character. I gotta be honest. This whole fucking episode, Khan was great.
Khan is a really interesting character. I gotta admit.
He's so good though. Like, because I feel like the first two episodes he was very like douchey and very like kind of putting on that front. But ever since he kind of find out the whole like Thua's home life thing, that really opened his mind, and now he started to stop giving a fuck about that, and is now more. Just focus on him, making sure he's okay. Whether it's with him or not.
He just wants him to be happy and okay. And I'm like, wow, that's real love right there. Is just wishing happiness for the other person, no matter whether you're a part of them or not.
What was I watching? There was something that I was watching where it was like, I forget what it was, but it was like, what was it?
Well, I feel like I was watching something for that too. Like, whoa, was it something that we were watching together?
Was it? Maybe. It could be fucking talking about, I don't know. But it was something where, like, if someone said that love isn't when someone's happy when you're with them. Love is wanting them to be happy, period. That's what it was. I forget what it was.
I'm thinking of Kieta Hatsukwe. That was what I was thinking.
Oh, I wasn't thinking of that, no.
Because he wanted Hashimoto to be happy, whoever he was with, whether it be with him or not. That's how it started out. That's what I was thinking of. I don't know what you're thinking of.
Oh, it was Reba. That's what I was thinking of.
Is that country show?
It's a singer. She's a singer.
Yeah.
But she had her show in like the early
that's that country show, right? The one with Reba.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, wow, I have never seen. I think I saw like snippets of all those episodes because I would watch something and it would be on next or something like that. I never watched it.
Yeah. It was actually kind of good. Like, it's kind of funny. Yeah, so anyway, that's essentially what the conversation is. And then Ion says, like, hey, I think you should become saying all this, not to me, someone else. And essentially assures him that the one I like isn't the one you like. Yeah. Essentially confirming.
He's like, don't worry, I'm not going to encroach on your territory, but you should talk to him about this.
Yeah. And then Ion leaves, and Khan's just like, they're happy because now he's like, okay.
He's like, all right, I still have a chance.
Like, yeah. Oh my god. I'm telling you, these are like fucking Khan and Thua. They are it. They are so good.
I'm like wondering though, like once we get to later in the episode, like I mean, he still has a chance, but does he? Because like, what's Thua thinking?
Well, we kind of know what he thinks.
I don't know, dude.
Okay, we'll get there when we get there, but I have thoughts on that. But Anyway, the protest is happening.
The protests.
And again, another thing that took me by surprise. People started joining
People
it.
started
They're like, yeah,
joining.
fuck these uniforms.
Yeah, they were like, you know what? I don't
What
like
the
them
hell?
either. It's kind of hot in here. It's kind of hot in Thailand wearing these. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? I don't want to wear them either. I was like, oh, hey, okay, interesting. We're turning some minds here.
Yeah. And then Chak does come over, and he essentially says, like, he tells Ion and the rest of the prophets to take away their stuff.
Yeah.
And they do. But Ak does say, I'm sorry, before he does.
He actually looked like he didn't want to take their stuff. He was like, I really am sorry about this. Like, I think he's starting to be swayed a little bit. Just a little bit. And his empathy's starting to come through. He doesn't want to do this. The anti-brainwashing is working.
Yeah, he's starting to feel sympathy.
Yeah. We're getting him back.
And then Ak, Wa, and Khan are in, I think, Ak's room, and they're all just like, ugh. Like, they're kind of thinking about it, and they start kind of discussing the whole, like, thing, and, like, they start talking about, like, how come if we were all raised the same and taught the same, why we're all so different? And I think, is it Ak or Wa that says, like, that's not really true. Like, we weren't really, because we were taught what to read different books, or watch different movies, or everyone had, like, different types of experiences growing up.
And different opinions are a part of life. Like it's, if everyone, this kind of goes back into 1984 and all the, like, I guess cult stuff, is like, if everyone thought the same, if everyone had the same ideas and the same opinions, life would be boring.
I was thinking that, like,
it'd be so boring.
Yeah.
So it's good we're getting to a point where, like, they're kind of discussing that more. They're like, like, how different are we? Like, is it cool to have different opinions in this school? Like, are we? Maybe some people don't want to wear uniforms, and some people do. Maybe people are different. So it's good to see them discussing that.
Yeah. Then speaking of 1984, Ak's looking at that in the library, and a woman is like, hey, there's, like, this special forum about that book. And he's like, oh, and then he goes there. It's essentially them talking about the book and going to everything you just said about the whole cultish thing and all that. I will say, someone told me that the guest speaker, how it's like the guy hosting and then the speaker.
Yeah.
That's actually the guy who wrote the Eclipse book.
For the Eclipse?
Yeah, that's the writer of the book.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Oh my gosh.
So, I noticed that. So, that was a fun little Easter egg.
Well, I mean, he probably knows 1984 pretty well and used, like, some of its themes to incorporate into this, which I find really interesting.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like,
it makes me want to read 1984 again, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's been very long time since I read it. I must have been, like, my senior or junior year of high school that I read it. So it's been a very long time. That was at least, like, 10 years ago. So, Christ. But I kind of do want to read it again, because, like, it's a good book, and a lot of the, like, themes these days in, like, media, because it was an ATEEZ's Gorilla, that was inspired kind of by 1984. I saw some themes of 1984 in that. And a lot of, like, films these days as well. Like, I'm seeing a lot of references to 1984, and people going, ooh, it reminds me of 1984, and I'm like, I really should read that again, because it's like, I do vibe with it. Like, there's, like, I agree with, like, everything, like, in the book, like, the themes it's discussing, like, oh, we shouldn't all be the same, like, it's better if we're all different, kind of thing. And it's so interesting, especially, like, when you compare it to today's political climate as well, but I will not get into that.
Yeah.
but I really do want to read it again, because it's pretty good. I just don't remember much of it. I just remember the general theme. So.
But yeah, during that, Ion shows up, sits down next to Ak, and Ak tries to get up, but he's like, no, shh, wait, listen. And they kind of sit through that whole thing together. Of
course he went there, dude. Like, did he expect him not to show up to that forum when it's Ion's book that made him go find his own version of the book?
Yeah.
He was probably like, well, I might as well go to this forum to learn this. I bet I won't run into him. Nope. Why would I?
Yeah. And then they're outside, and Ak asks Ion if he thinks that there's someone in real life who is brainwashed like the main character in the book.
Gee, I wonder. Who could it be?
Oh, Ak's so stupid.
It's okay. You can be a little dumb.
Yeah, and Ion literally says, you, dumbass.
You,
like,
dumbass.
it's you.
Maybe it's you. Have you ever thought of that?
And then Ion brings up a good point where he's like, you always call me Ion even though everyone else calls me I.
Yeah.
And I also realized I don't think we've ever called him I.
No,
we've always called him Ion,
yeah, we always
too.
called him Ion as well. My bad, I.
Yeah.
We're your friend too.
Yeah.
There's more nicknames as well. They mentioned more nicknames in this thing.
Oh yeah, what were the nicknames?
I just remember the one, and it's Shameless.
Shameless. Yeah, I think when he's like, "Oh, do you want to call me that nickname now?" and he's like, "Yeah, Shameless," and then like walks off.
Yeah, because it has like it has I in it, I think, and so he called him that.
Oh, does it? Oh,
yeah, it has the sound I in it, and he's like, "Fine, I'll call you I," and then he got called you like Shameless, but like with I in it, and so that's another one. I should make a list. I'm gonna make a list of all the nicknames so far. I just need time to go back and rewatch it.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Well, there aren't many. There's the whole like Bigfoot. I'm
pretty sure
shortstop.
There's like
asshole,
5.
tiny.
Yeah.
And then Shameless.
It must be those. I feel like there was another one. Prefect. He calls him Prefect a lot.
Prefect, yeah, Prefect was one.
So.
I guess technically New Kid could be one as well. That was like a very early on one.
I'll have to go back and
yeah, okay, yeah.
Make a list, because I do want to make a list so at the end when we're doing like our recap I can be like, I have a complete list here of all the nicknames.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, as long as you got it done by then, it's fine.
I don't remember. I feel like I did that with something else. Like I fully made a list. It's not in here anymore because it was forever ago, but I made a list of nicknames for something, and I don't for the life of me remember what it is. Was it for Andy Mack? Why do I feel like it was for Andy Mack?
Was it for Andy Mack?
I don't know. It's driving me mad. Somewhere in my notes of just nicknames that were in a show, and I don't for the life of me remember.
You think you still have it?
I'm trying to see if I do. For the life of me, I don't think it's in here. Like, I know I made a list, but I see... Oh, wait! I found it.
Oh, got it.
It does... Oh! No, it was for a show called Stitchers. Did you ever see Stitchers?
No.
Dude, Stitchers was iconic. Okay. Tiny rant real quick. Stitchers!
Okay.
Stitchers was on ABC Family. And it was about, like, this girl who... she had this disorder. This, like, time-related disorder. Like, she couldn't tell how much time had passed, which is, like, honestly kind of a component of ADD. Because, like, same. And it gave this, like, ability to, like, go into this machine and, like, go back in, like, into someone's mind and see what led to them dying or something like that. And it helped, like, the detectives, like, find, like, out what happened to this person that died. And so they would call it Stitchers because she'd stitch into their brain and basically, like, go through all their memories up until they died to figure out what happened to them.
I think I have, like, very brief memories of, like, watching commercials for that or seeing trailers for it.
I was obsessed.
I never watched it, though.
It was so good. I was obsessed with that show. But there were so many nicknames in it. I just started to make this entire list of nicknames, and it's, like, so extensive. Why is it this extensive? Anyway.
Okay. Yes, nicknames. But anyway, then we get Ak returning home to his parents.
Yeah.
We see them.
We see the parents. Okay, good. I completely forgot about that in the time.
Yes, so I will say, I'm not sure if you noticed this, but, like, they constantly kept talking about, like, oh, there's my prefect, there's, like, why didn't you wear your uniform?
Yeah, he did not look like he was happy about that.
Yeah, I would definitely feel like...
I feel like he would have felt proud before, and now he's starting to feel less about it. They're like, oh, where's your uniform? He's like, I don't want to wear that. Like, I felt that.
Then that night, his mom comes over to him, and
This scene made
You
me
good?
cry.
Oh,
I literally cried watching this because they have like a whole discussion, and she said, "You look tired," and he was just like, "Yeah, a little." And I had been so tired this week from everything and having like a whole breakdown. I was like, I feel like I'm being comforted because I'm tired too. And I was having like a whole like moment watching this scene, like I was sobbing. But oh my gosh, I wanted to cry. Like this was such a good scene.
Yeah, that was a really sweet scene with him and his mom, which I do think, while I do think maybe he feels pressure from them to be a perfect and to always do good and thing, I think they don't really care about it that much.
Yeah.
I think they're more just like...
They don't care about it over
they're
his
putting
well-being.
Yes, they're putting that pressure on him without them knowing it.
Yeah.
And it's not like they're constantly trying to like hammer this to him.
Yeah.
So...
It's just that they're excited and they don't realize that, or especially the dad, I would say, because the mom realizes it a little more that he's going through quite a bit. Because she noticed that he was tired, and she could see it in his eyes that he was having a tough time. So, good on mom.
Yeah. So we're gonna take a break here, and then when we come back, more people join Aka's house, and
let's go.
Things happen. Things happen.
Things happen.
We'll be right back.
Live CBS Tonight. Hollywood's biggest party is now bigger than ever.
Perfect. No notes.
The Golden Globes, with more stars, more glamour, more chaos, and more host Nikki Glazer.
We're gonna laugh at the celebrities that can take it and completely ignore the ones who can't. I'm just kidding. They're not safe either.
The Golden Globes, live CBS Tonight at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, and streaming on Paramount+.
And we are back with our recap of the Eclipse episode 7.
I do want to say at this point in the show, I was watching this downstairs. Because I was too tired to move upstairs. I was like, I'm just going to watch a couple of my shows down here, Mom, so I could do my notes. Is that cool? And she was like, yeah, maybe I'll read. I was like, okay, cool. Because I knew there was nothing like to, you know,
coming up
to watch downstairs with my mom in the room. So I figured the Eclipse was safe and Kieta Hatsukoi was safe to watch downstairs.
Darn type.
On the other hand,
we'll get there.
We'll get there.
We'll get there.
But these two were safe, so I watched it downstairs. And at this point in the show, my mom like kept looking up every once in a while, and she was like, she looked at Og, and she was like, "Isn't he from that other show?" And I was like, "He is. He's from Not Me." And she was like, "I thought so. Wasn't he like? Who was he in there?" I was like, "He's the artist." She was like, "The one with the cop." I was like, "Yeah." We were having a whole conversation about it.
Oh, that's cute.
She'll get roped in. She doesn't like to get roped in, but I'll put on a show and she'll get like a little invested. She'll be like, "Oh wait, what's going on here?" Out of nowhere, which I do kind of love because then I get to explain it.
Oh,
Otherwise,
cute.
she gets annoyed when I explain it. But like, if she's watched it with me, then she's like, "Oh,
okay." So Ak apparently had invited his friends over, Wa and Khan, but they also
this
brought
is why
in.
I said camping vibes.
Yeah, I was gonna say
at
that's
the end
probably
of the last podcast.
Yeah.
Kind of camping.
Yeah, sort of. I mean, they're in a tent. Yeah. At some point.
Yeah, they're in a tent. You know, that's camping enough. Yeah.
Yeah. And then they said, they saw, I guess, Namo, Thua, and Ayan with like no one to work with, so they invited them over. And now all 6 of them are here. This whole gang. Now I don't know what they're doing. Are they like taking pictures or drawing rocks or shells or something?
I don't know what they're doing. Is it a school project? Or
is it like marine biology or
is it for
Watt's like
is it a movie for Watt's film? Yeah, is like Watt filming for the movie? But like what are the pictures then? Like I don't know. Are we just taking pictures for fun? Are we working on a project or no?
I'll be honest, I think you're just hanging out.
Maybe we're just hanging out. Yeah, I wasn't sure.
Yeah. And I will say, Namo had a notebook that I thought was a fucking Ayan's notebook.
Oh.
It wasn't, but I thought it was because like same color, and I was like, but I'm like, no, wait, no, never mind, it's not.
You would not be using that right in front of him.
Yeah, no, he's not that stupid enough to do that, but
yeah,
he's
actually an evil genius. I'm
sure
sure of it.
I'm sure. Yeah, there are some looks of jealousy, mainly between Khan, who looks at Thua, and Namo getting all close.
I will say everyone's like more chill, and we get to see them outside of their uniforms, and it's really interesting to see how their characters kind of change when they're not in their uniforms.
Yeah.
Like, they seem way more chill and not as stressed, and you can see their actual personalities. Because, like, when they're in the uniforms at school, it seems to be overshadowed by, we gotta get, things done. We can't break any rules. We gotta do all this, and it's all stress, like, all the time. So it's nice to see them get a chance to, like, just relax and not be so stressed about everything.
Yeah, they essentially just have fun on the beach. That's literally what they do. Like, I know they're supposed to work on something, but they don't. Like, they're literally just like, they're having fun in the water. Then later they have like their little cookout or whatever, and then
they do a little High School Musical jump. It's so
the High School Musical freeze in the air. And then like his parents are like, "Hey, we're going to bed," and that's when they crack up beers and shit, and they get drunk, and it's like they're literally just having a good time. Then Khan comes up with this idea to play like Guess Who I Am from Supelo. And
they're
it's
drinking
so
now
funny.
too.
Yes, they are clearly drunk at this point.
We have alcohol.
Yes, so he impersonated Nate's Chaddock first, which was hilarious. Like, immediately he did like the shoulder, then like those... It was so funny.
It's so good. Oh my god.
And then he does, I think, Wari next with like the fucking like roll or something like that.
That one was my favorite. He was like...
Oh, it was so funny.
Good. I was like, oh my god, immediately. I know. He's good.
Yeah. But then he gets to the next one, which I totally thought was going to be Sonny. I was betting all the money on it.
I know.
But then he does Dika.
Yeah. And you could tell, like, when he said something, Ion was like, oh, like, I know that quote. Like, it's probably been said to him before by Dika, to be fair. So he probably was like, I immediately know who that is, like, without even, and it made him sad.
Yeah, then Ion goes off on the beach, and he has like this. Then he's in the black room with his uncle.
This astral projection kind of moment.
I don't know what happened here, but he's essentially just like, promise I will like discover the truth.
He wants to avenge him.
Yes, avenge the fallen.
Avenge the fallen. Well, oh god, was that Avengers? That was Avengers, right?
I think
Endgame?
So. Fun fact, I wasn't a fan of it when it was coming out and shit, so I remember hearing that quite a lot, the Avenge the Fallen after.
Bruh. No, I couldn't watch, I think, was it Endgame or Infinity War?
Infinity War is when they all get, spoiler, Infinity War is when they all get snapped. And then Endgame is when they all come back.
I can't remember. I watched both of them in theaters because I'm a big Marvel fan, but I can't remember which one it was that I had to wait a week to watch because my little brother had like doctor's appointments that he had to get done, and he couldn't watch it for like a week.
Oh.
And he loves comic books. Like my little brother is like, that's his main thing. And since I do like the Marvel movies as well, I was like, I want to watch it with you. He's like, well, I can't watch it for a week. I was like, So I had to avoid spoilers like crazy because I waited to watch it with him. So for a week after, everybody was walking around going, "Did you see?" I was like, "No." I didn't. I literally put earplugs in my ears, and when I walked into the movie theater, because I was afraid someone was gonna walk out shouting, "Did you see who died?" Like, I was so scared, so I was walking in there going la 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 until I got into the movie. Like, I was not risking anything.
Oh wow!
It was hard because I kept opening. My instinct was always to click on the Twitter app when I was bored. So I would like open Twitter. So I was just scrolling my phone and I'd click it and I'd go, shit, no. Swipe it away. But oh my god, I was avoiding spoilers like nuts. So it took me a while, but
I recently watched it like a few months ago. And I recently just started watching all the Marvel movies and shit. And so I knew the big ending at the end of Endgame, who dies there. I knew that. I also knew. Okay, spoiler for Endgame. Leave now. But I knew Black Widow died only because I wasn't watching them when they came out. I was watching them in order, chronological order. So I watched the Black Widow movie first, and the end credit scene of that is like fucking her sister at her like Black Widow's grave.
Yeah, that's right.
So I'm like, the fuck? And then I
who died?
So while I was watching it, because when she's fighting with Hawkeye to see like, oh wait, which one of them's gonna die?
Yeah. You're like,
like if I didn't know Black Widow died, I 100% would have bet anything on Hawkeye dying.
really?
And I would have been, because he's like the lesser known. He's like whatever. Like Black Widow's been there from like the start. Like she's always been kick ass, and yeah. And I didn't know Captain America got old and like quit or retired or whatever.
Yeah.
Didn't know that. That was a shock. Iron Man dying, I did know like immediately. I saw all that. But yeah, so I kind of knew things going in, but now that I'm all caught up, I watch them all now, like when they come out and everything, and avoid spoilers. Now it's all fun for me.
I remember watching Infinity War, and someone down in the front row when spoiler alert again, when Black Panther gets snapped and disappears, there's someone down in the front row just went, well, that's it for me, and gets up and walks. And then just left and never came back. I was like, that's the best thing I've seen all day.
That occasion, holy shit.
It was so funny. Oh my god.
God.
I remember losing my shit watching that movie though, because my stepmom at the end of it was like, dude, you were loud. And I was like, I was panicking. Everyone was disappearing. Were you not panicking?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
but damn, those were good. I haven't watched I think I watched Thor Love and Thunder. That's the most recent
I watched that when it came on Disney Plus. I didn't watch it in theater. I just waited till it
No,
came
I
on
didn't
Disney
either.
Plus.
I think I didn't even realize it was on Disney Plus until I saw someone react to it, and then I went, "Oh, it's probably up then." And I looked, I was like, "Oh, it is. Might as well watch it." And I watched it stopped, which, by the way, is nuts.
Oh,
that made the experience weird.
I'm sure a lot of weird things happened in that fucking movie.
It was very like tongue in cheek, and like the comedy in it was very tongue in cheek. And I would say it wasn't as good as Ragnarok. I love Ragnarok.
That's why I say Ragnarok is the best of the Thor movies, and
it is.
But this one was like a close second. I think it definitely places it somewhere.
I'm weird, and I like Thor 2: The Dark World, which no one seems to like.
No one likes that.
Yeah, I know. No, yeah, thank you. Nobody likes it.
Sorry, but it's true.
For some reason, until Ragnarok came out, it was my favorite Thor movie. I didn't like the first one as much.
Yeah, the first one was kind of meh. Yeah, so Ion returns, and they play like spin the ball, truth or dare style,
which can only end well.
Oh my god, yeah, fucking Ak had to ruin everything.
Truth or dare is a very dangerous game to play, guys. Be careful, especially spin the bottle, truth or dare.
Yeah. So Khan goes first, obviously, and he spins his bottle, lands on Thua right away. Do you have someone you like? Right out the bat.
He was bold. He was like, you know what? I'm gonna just get this answer now.
Well, he's also drunk too, so that may have something to do with it.
But here's the thing.
Thua drinks. He doesn't answer. He drinks instead.
But
which gives away the answer.
Before he drinks?
Oh, what?
He looked at Ion.
Did he?
It cut to Ion. It cut to him looking at Ion, and then it went away, and then he drank. And that makes me worry that he's maybe likes Ion.
Oh, I felt like cut to everyone to get like their reactions and shit.
No, it only cut to Ion.
Hold on, I'm pulling this up.
Go, pull it up. It only cut to Ion.
Okay.
It's done that twice already this episode, where he's looked at Ion, and then like it turns away. So I worry that like he likes Ion. Ion likes Ak. Khan likes Thua. And Thua doesn't like him because he likes Ion. So like it's like a whole mess. Okay,
so Khan asks, "Do you have someone you like?" And then the first shot after that is Ak and Watt like being like, "Oh." Thua looks around at the table. And then we do see Ion there, and then he looks back at him. He looks down. He looks around, and then he gives up and drinks. So I definitely see what you're saying. He does. There is a glance there, but I don't think that's the case, personally. And I'll explain more at the end when we get to that scene. But because I have thoughts on that. But yeah, so that's the first.
That scene is good.
Oh my god, dude. If that's a dream, I'm gonna scream. I said it all in my reaction.
There's no way that's a dream now. Okay, there was too many people involved in in doing things in that moment. There's no way it's a dream. It wasn't the middle of the night where like no one else was around. There were other people in the tent.
Yeah.
It's not a dream. It's fine.
But then Thua spins the bottle, lands on Watt, and he says, "What are you gonna like major in?" And he says, "Film. I don't care what my parents want." Yeah. Which obviously is because he's drunk. That's why he's saying that.
Yeah.
Watt spins, lands on Ion, and he's like, "Oh, what should I say?" And Ak says, Ak asks, it's not his turn, by the way. Let us be known. It was Watt's turn, not Ak's. But Ak still is just like, "Hey, why are you here? Why do you transfer? What's your plan?"
Yeah, literally, he goes into it, and then Watt's over to the other side going, "What?
It was my turn.
Not my turn?" Yeah. He was like, "Guys, it's my turn, though."
Yeah. And Ak, of course,
tense.
drinks. Yeah.
He drinks. He's like, "I'm not answering that."
Yeah, Ak does drink. And then that night, everyone's in the tent sleeping, except for Ion, who snuck out. And then Ak realizes he's not here, so he does follow him. And he kind of like sits and talks with him, and he does say what he said last time, which is like, "You can be weak with me."
Yeah. Oh my god, no, because this scene made me cry.
Which was sweet. But also, Ak was literally just like accusing him of fucking being like a spy or something 2 seconds
he's
ago.
Very hot and cold. Yeah, he's very hot and cold. He changes his tune a lot.
Pick a fucking lane, man. Holy shit.
He is trying to like be nicer and shit, but also his brain is still on, "I've been tasked with a mission to figure out what the fuck he's doing, and I'm gonna figure it out. But also, he's cute, so what do I do?"
Oh my god, Ak is so, oh god.
But I do love, this scene made me like really happy because aside from his mom, you could tell because Ion started immediately crying, like when he was.
Yeah, he broke down instantly.
He broke down, and you can tell because aside from his mom, like right when Dika died, he hasn't ever really been able to be comforted about Dika dying. Like even though Ak doesn't know, like he's still comforting him through that grief because he's still grieving. This whole time, Ion hasn't really been able to properly grieve because he's too busy like with this mission and trying to figure out what's going down and being like sad on his own and having nightmares on his own. And then now he has Ak, who has been comforting him multiple times, in like twice in this episode already, and technically in the last episode as well. He finally has someone else in his corner that will comfort him, no matter like because he doesn't even know why he's upset. But he's still comforting him through it, which is great to see because he didn't have anyone before this aside from his mom, who he was still kind of pushing away. Like he didn't have anyone to comfort him. He was suffering on his own, and now he's got someone.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, no, I do like that. Yeah, Ak is still a weird character for me because he does do this. He is very sweet towards Ion, but then he also accuses him of fucking murder or something. Like he keeps going back and forth. Like, and I know most of it's probably of Chak's influence or whatever.
Yeah,
but it's still like I am waiting for him to cut free of his puppet ties and like becomes Pinocchio and goes off and do his own thing.
Genuinely think something will shift next episode.
Do you?
Because I watched the promo.
I was gonna say, did that involve something with the promo?
I got a vibe from it, kind of. I did see some interesting shots.
Ooh.
I did see some interesting shots. But the vibe I got was that maybe something in his character will shift. I'm hoping. That's what I'm kind of seeing. So we shall see. I'm waiting for him to shift, honestly.
I'm waiting, yeah. Then Ak's parents show up and they're like, "Hey, we're just going sailing because we got up super early." And then Ion's like, "Hey, can I go with you?" And they're like, "Oh no, we're going out too far." So Ak, just take the other boat with him and then go out, do that. And he's like,
they were like,
shit.
"Do it, take him."
He does.
His parents were literally like, his parents were like making sure he would too. He's like, he wants to go out. You got to take him. He's your guest. Go.
Yes. And then I think he takes him to like the secret island or something.
Yeah, he takes him to a cute little secret island. I want to go to a secret island.
I want to go to Secret Island.
That sounds fun. It reminds me of Mako Island from H2O.
Yes.
I always wanted to go to Mako Island.
I did
I
too.
wanna be a
That was
mermaid.
such a good show. Love
Such
that
a good show. My cousins still watch it. Like whenever I'm over at their house, like they're always like, "Let's watch H2O," so they know it like backwards and forwards.
Oh, really?
And so I'll watch it with them sometimes and go, "Wow, I miss this show.
Oh, the memories.
I want to be a mermaid."
That's
So
such a
good,
good
so
show.
good.
And then while they're at the Secret Island, Ion asks Ak if he's going to let people continue to believe the curse. And Ak's kind of just like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do because everything will change. And Ion kind of tells him that it isn't just him who's looking into this. Like, Sani is the protester. Like, he literally starts listing off people.
So he must see that Sani is also kind of like, I mean, not necessarily looking into it, but is not liking what she's seeing.
Yeah. And this worries me because I feel like Ak could take this information to Chaddock.
That's true. Oh shit. I didn't think about that. Ion, why did you open your mouth?
Because I feel like Ion is trying to build trust with Ak and is trying to like tell him all these things so he can be like, hey, come with us. But it could.
But if he goes to Teacher Chaddock and goes, Teacher Sani is apparently looking into you or something like that. Like if he says that at all, she's fucked.
She's gonna end up like Dika.
Oh god, don't kill my wife, please.
Oh no.
Don't kill the love of my life.
That's just something to think of. But
Oh
yeah.
no, I completely didn't even think about that.
Yeah. But then Ion thanks Ak for comforting him on the night with his nightmare.
He was like, fuck, you were awake.
Yeah, he's like, I didn't know that. And then he whispers in his ear, your embrace was so warm.
Fucking with him again.
Yeah. And then they go back to the boat. But then in the tent. We are in the tent.
We're in the tent. Oh my god.
I have things to say about this tent. Okay. So, right?
I know
So,
you do.
Okay. Khan and Thua, right? They're both
Yes.
awake, but they're pretending to be asleep, okay? Let
Yes.
that just be established right now. They're both awake, but both pretending to be asleep. Also,
Yes.
Khan's hand, we can't see their hands, but it's like right on, like they're kind of
Yeah,
holding hands, or
it
they're like
looks
placed
it's
on top
holding,
of hands. Like it's there, but it's kind of like cut off from the frame. And then Thua, he'd like open his eyes, but then shuts them. Then Khan opens his eyes, shut them.
Ah.
If
If at any point during this entire thing, one of them closed their eyes a second later, like maybe like they would have seen that the other was awake, but like no, it was perfectly.
Yes. Then Khan starts like inching forward towards Thua, and then it's
my
like,
God.
yeah, and then he kisses him, and then he like goes back. He retreats back afterwards. Still, again, they're both pretending to be asleep, so the other they
Yeah.
still think the other is asleep.
They keep doing the opening eyes, closing eyes, opening eyes, closing eyes.
Yeah. So that was great. Hopefully that's not a
It's-
dream or something. But
So basically, like, it's interesting because, okay, so Thua could be thinking, did he do that in his sleep? But then Khan will be thinking, like, I just did that. Thankfully, he doesn't know because he was asleep. Meanwhile, he was awake and knows that he did it, but he doesn't know that he did it on purpose. But he did do it on purpose. But they can't talk to each other about it because they both think the other was asleep.
yeah.
This is going to be interesting.
Yeah, so this is I don't know where this is gonna go from here, but I liked it. So
It was very good. Great scene. Fantastic. The tension in it was
Great
really
scene.
well filmed.
yes. Yes, it was really good. I loved the scene. Yeah, going back to my whole like thing where I think that Thua maybe not like Ak or maybe does like Khan or whatever, that whole thing.
Yeah.
I feel like if he did or didn't like Khan or liked Ion or whatever the whole thing is,
Mhm.
I feel like he would have like he was awake. Yeah, but I feel like if you shut your eyes and like someone is sleeping next to you and you like you can feel them move closer even if
You
your eyes
can
are
feel
shut.
them, yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like if he kind of got that vibe, he could have easily just like pretend to roll around or go to sleep or even wake up and be like, okay, I'm done. Like, hey, I'm awake now. But the fact that he didn't, it was kind of like he would like intrigue and be like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna stay here, see what happens, and roll with it. So that's why I think he would actually for the kiss and does like Khan in that way.
I think he does. Like, I think there's a part of him. At this moment, I'm not sure. There could be a part of him that also likes Ion, but I know for 100% he's gotta like Khan on some level because of like whatever past stuff they have had going on. Like throughout this show, they've both been kind of tense around each other. There's got to be something there.
Yeah. Then we're at the boat, and Ion and Ak are talking, and Ion tells Ak to look him in the eye when he's talking, and he does, and he's like, "Here, now what?"
It's like, well, fine, now what?
Now
I'll kiss you.
Yeah, they inch closer. It ends, and that's it.
See, they're not allowed to do that if they made the previous kiss a dream. They're not allowed to cut it right before they kiss again. Like,
here's the thing. They're not gonna kiss. I am almost convinced of that. I feel like what's gonna happen. Here's the thing. I said in my reaction, which is kind of what I want to happen too, because it would be hilarious. Is like I want Ak, like when these guys like really close, I want Ak to like freak out and fall off the boat. Like that would be so funny.
That would be funny. I will give you
that would be so like. Here's the thing. If two options. They either kiss, or they don't kiss and not fall off the boat. That is the only options that I want.
Those are the only two options. There's no.
That is all that can happen.
Imagine the episode starts and they're just pulling the boat into the thing, and we just don't see what happened. Like, I'm gonna be angry. I feel like that's a possibility too. That's happened before. I know it has.
You know what? If that happens, then Ak better be soaking wet or something, because otherwise I'm gonna be pissed.
Here's what I think. I don't know. I'm not sure or not if they're gonna kiss there, but something suggests to me that they may kiss in the next episode. I get a vibe.
Will it be a dream?
It better fucking not be.
Like, here's the thing. I won't trust it anymore. Like, I can't trust it anymore.
I know. It bugs me.
Like, I won't be able to trust anything until like until the season wraps up after episode 12. Then I'll be like, okay, everything that we saw happened, confirmed. Everything that didn't. What if the whole fucking show was a dream? Like, we don't know. Everything about
what if the whole show was a dream? What if the show ends and it's just Ak waking up in that boat and going, wow, wouldn't that be nuts if that happened? It was after he read 1984 or some shit for school, and he'd be like, oh, and he created this entire scenario in his head.
Oh my god.
Please don't do that.
That's the theory I don't want to have.
If you're listening, please don't do that.
Please don't do that. I mean, I'm aware if you're listening, it's already too late, but still, please change something. Please change something if that is the case. Please. That would be so bad.
Please. Okay, but about the promo, actually.
Yes, tease little things.
Yes, my vibes for the promo. I feel like I just give you the vibes, like per promo. So this promo's vibes are positive vibes in the love department. I will give you that. There seem to be positive vibes in the love department.
Love department, okay, and we don't know which love department you are talking about.
There are many love departments. It could be one of them. It could be all of them.
Ooh, it could be all of them. Ooh, okay. Yeah. I feel like from where we are now, I feel like Thua and Khan are the most likely option. Although you did just say you think Ak and Ion are going to kiss next episode, so that could also be them as well. I'll take all of them, honestly. Like, I'd be fine with that.
All I'm saying is I am dying to watch the next episode. It's not out till Friday.
Yeah.
It's killing me. I watched that promo and I was like, ah! Especially after the cut.
That's why I watch the promos, because they get me too excited. I'm like, fuck.
I know. Bugs me.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have anything else to add? Any more theories to speculate on?
No, I think I gave mine, to be fair with you, about what I think might happen next episode. I'm hoping to see a change in Ak, and I think we might. Maybe.
Fingers crossed.
But promos can be deceiving. The way they edit them, it can be.
They can, yeah. I don't know.
Stressing.
We'll wait and see. Yeah, I think that'll be it for the Eclipse episode 7. Yeah. Join us next week where we talk about episode 8, which apparently has good vibes in the love department.
Yay! I'm so excited to watch this, dude. Some of the shots I was seeing, I'm so excited. I want to watch it now.
The show is literally getting better and better every time.
It is. I'm telling you. I was right to want to watch this too.
Yeah, I know. This was
I wanted to watch it because I thought it was about time travel, but like now I'm into it.
Yeah, like, I'll be honest, the first few episodes were kind of, like, meh and slowish. Like, we were still having fun coming up with, like, oh, it's a cult, which it is actually a cult. But, like, you know, we were all, like, you know, it was kind of, like, fun and game, but now it's, like, I'm kind of, like, into it now. Like, I'm like, ooh. I think after, like, episode 5 or something, I'm like, ooh. Now I'm in. Like, now I'm, like, intrigued. I'm invested. I care about these characters now.
It kind of gives, like, Not Me vibes as well. Like, plot-wise. Like, not plot-wise, but, like, order of what happens, because Not Me was kind of slow in the beginning too. Like, I love that show, it's my favorite BL, but it was slow for the first, I think, like 3 or 4 episodes. Not Me, because
it was actually it was.
I wasn't as into it for the first couple episodes, but as each episode came out, it got better and better every episode, and this is mirroring that. So
yeah,
I'm very excited. If it keeps going the way that Not Me was going, in my opinion at least, then it's gonna be insanely good by the end.
I'm so excited.
I'm so thrilled.
Yes, tune in next week where we will talk about episode 8.
Yay! Oh, it's gonna be good. I can feel it.
I can't wait. So, yeah, we will see you guys next week.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.